Mandal Market Mandir to Mahila Mandapam and again Mandir. This is what the transformation of Indian politics, Indian political process since early 1990s to up to 2023. Unless we understand this kind of transformation of Indian politics from the market Mandir Mandal to now Mahila Mandapam and Mandir, we can't understand what would be the plan of the present ruling establishment for going for the third consecutive full-fledged government elections. Now BJP led or else the Modi led government is going for the elections. Almost a formidable group. Still, though anti-incumbency is there, though other problems are there, still the ruling establishment still a formidable electoral party vis-a-vis this Indian National Democratic Inclusive Alliance, which is the conglomeration of the around 24 political parties headed by the Congress. Congress got huge confidence. It exudes confidence because of this recent Karnataka establishment, Karnataka rule. However, the BJP at the central level still confident and it may go for the early elections. It may go for the early election. When will it take place? Unless we understand this transformation, we can't understand. What would be the plan? What would be the main agenda of the BJP? Still it is a mysterious. Unless in order to unravel what would be the agenda of the Modi, we have to understand the transformation. What would be the transformation? The transformation from the early 1990s up to 2023. In the early 1990s, okay, up to 1989, there was a full-fledged government at the central level, led by Congress. But since 1989 to up to 2014, we have around 25 years of the coalition era. It is the better experience of the Indian democratic system because frequent change of the prime minister, frequent change of the government and frequent election. There was no political stability. However, this is the period where India achieved a lot. For example, market and also it faced the problem of Mandir, Ayodhya Ram Mandir. Based on which Ayodhya Ram Mandir, the BJP transformed from a 2 Lok Sabha seats party to up to 303, 323 political party. So based on this is the Mandir, Ram Mandir. The same Mandir is about to be completed by January 22. On January 22, the present Prime Minister is going to consecrate or give the Prana Pratishtha to the Garbhalaya, Grahalaya of the Ram Mandir of Ayodhya. So it would be it was the main plan. It is about to be completed. Apart from this Ram Mandir, the BJP other out of it trio or 3 agenda is Article 370. It has been abrogated in 2019 and it is almost the Jammu and Kashmir merged with the Indian Union. It is indicated by, it is being corroborated by the reduced terrorist activities in Jammu and Kashmir. So it is the biggest agenda for the present ruling establishment for the coming elections. Similarly, they are about to completed this Ayodhya Mandir is also major plan for this BJP, though it is implicitly. And another important agenda is uniform civil code. Since after BJP came from Jana Sangha to after the BJP transformation, the main agenda is uniform civil code. Of course, this uniform civil code of the Article 40 is the main agenda of the Indian Constitution. But however, this appears to be the BJP main agenda. That's uniform civil code across the country. Of course, this discussion has been started. This heated discussion process has been going on across the country. So another agenda. So there would be, based on this analysis, based on this transformation of Indian political process since early 90s, that is market mandal reservation process and market and Mandir to the present Mahila. The Mahila bill, the 3 decades vexed bill has been simply passed by the Modi government in the newly inaugurated Parliament of India. So this would be the biggest positive and edge to the present ruling establishment. So that would be the another plan. And the another major important plan is Mandir. Mandapam. After Mandir, Mandapam. What would be the Mandapam? Mandapam is Bharat Mandapam. Involves the Modi government successfully hosted the G20 summit. So joint communique. So around 40 heads of the states and the government of states attended for the G20 summit. So it indicates the India's success in foreign policy, especially the Modi's last 10 years of the Modi's successful foreign policy. In which really and no doubt at all that India got a lot of edge in the geopolitical chaotic situation. India is the bright spot. And as far as the economical front also, this Mandapam, it indicates because the why this came, all leaders came to the consensus regarding the G20 because of the rising growth of the India. The rising growth rate, the present growth, India is contributing around 16% of the growth process of the world. These are all indicated that India is the brightest spot of the economy. Now Modi government by Mandapam, it is showcasing this one. That is why Indian political transformed from Mandal, Market, Mandir to now Mandir, Mahila and Bharat Mandapam. That is the G20. Now it would be the major plan of the BJP government, that is the Modi led government against India. So Ram Mandir is the biggest plan for the BJP government. So there would be more and more chances for the BJP to get win even in the coming elections also. That is why Modi still is heading this government, because the 2 terms he has been completed, but still he is going to lead the BJP even in the coming elections also. That's why he may go for the early elections because he got a big success. And after January 22, he may dissolve the Lok Sabha and he may announce. Election commissioners also already declared that even this is ready for even mini assembly or major assembly election. That's why after January 22, we will have announcement of this date, dissolution of the Lok Sabha and early 18th general elections. So based on which, this Modi government, it don't want to give much room of time for the India group to cementing itself. Now this group yet to be cemented. So in this context, Rahul Gandhi is also he may start the Bharat Jodo. So BJP, it is not in a position to give time to cementing this India group. And also another important aspect is in the December and January there may be other elections like assembly elections like Telangana state, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and other states where the BJP may get these failures. Once it's got any negative verdict, it may affect the coming general election. It don't want to give this chance also. That is why early elections, we can expect the early elections after the January 22. That is the date on which this Modi is consecrate this temple, the newly constructed temple. So this is what by understanding this transformation from Mandal, Market, Mandir to now Mandir, Mahila and Mandapam, Bharat Mandapam. So this is the way to understand the Indian political process. This is the way to understand the mindset or what the Modi government is contemplating regarding the coming elections process. Then only we can understand